What's up, spectators? Welcome back to another episode of Last Window, The Secret of Cape West. It has been a month or two. No, you know what? I think it's been longer than that. I think it's been a couple months ever since Kingdom Hearts came out, essentially. Then I've had to drop the ball on this series, and it'd be really nice to get some of these videos out again, considering we're at Chapter 9, and I don't think there are many chapters left. So, a small recap. At this point, it's probably better just to watch the last video I've done for this, but a small recap is Frank, a former detective, approached us in our room, and we spoke about trying to find the Scarlet Star. A couple other people were mentioned, like Michael McGrath. You know, various names that have come up during the playthrough of this game. But yes, this recap isn't going to be, if you can't remember what's going on or you're watching this for the first time, it's not going to make any sense. I highly recommend going back and at least watching the video before this because it's been a long time. So, let's go ahead and try to walk out of here. It's my phone. Okay. Hello? From the other end of the line, I can hear a shaky voice. Who's that? It's me, Mr. Hyde. Marie, what do you want? I'm scared. Why? What happened? There's somebody outside my room. They've been waiting there for a while now. Somebody's outside your room? I think they're keeping tabs on me. I'm so scared. Sit tight. Whatever you do, do not leave your room. I'll be over right away. Okay, hurry. Don't tell me to hurry. I said I'd be there. Be there whenever I want. Shoot, I might even just close the game and not come back to this game for another month. No, I'm not gonna do that. Who the hell could it be? Bobby bum. Doo doo. Ba-dee-da. I mean, this song never leaves your mind. You know what? None of these songs do. It's like 3 songs. You hear it over and over again. I'll never forget it. Oh, that's our boy, Dylan. Just standing there. Look at him, just standing, staring. Hey. Hi, Mr. Hyde. What are you doing here? Nothing much. More maintenance, huh? Yeah, that's right. Don't lie to me. Tell me what you're really doing hanging around here. What I'm really doing? I don't understand. Don't play dumb with me. You were desperate to find out what happened to the roof? Then you went out of your way to speak to Frank. And now you're loitering in front of Marie's room. What are you after? What are you trying to imply, Mr. Hyde? You're jumping to conclusions. I don't trust him one bit. Marie's room is... What is it? 202? Is it? Nope. 206, okay. Hello? Who's there? I hear Marie's voice. It's me, Kyle. Mr. Hyde, open the door. We need to talk. Okay, just a moment. Your mystery stalker's been unmasked. It was Dylan. If you used your peephole, you could have seen that for yourself. I caught him hanging around out here just now. Why would he be hanging around? He's been curious about the chat you and Rex had up on the roof. He tried to get me to spill the beans earlier. Why would he care what we talked about? It turns out that he knew you, even before coming here. He did? How? Apparently, he was called to your old place to do some repair work on the pipes. Funny, I can't remember him. Besides, we always use the same company to take care of any pipe trouble. I'm absolutely positive that he has never been to my old house. Interesting. I knew he was up to something, but this really is suspicious. Marie, I need you to show me something. You remember the letter you received? I need to see it. Of course. Here. I take the threatening letter. So I guess Rex wasn't the sender of this letter after all. That can only mean... Mr. Hyde, are you about to suggest that the person who sent me this was... Yeah, I think I am. Do you mind if I keep hold on this for now? Not really, but what do you plan to do with it? Never you mind. Don't worry though, it won't cause you any trouble. Marie, I'll be back. Don't let anyone into your room until I say so. Suppose I'll just have to trust you then. Okay. Dylon lives in 304. Let's go say hello. Also, can I read the letter? Nope, that's not what I want. Oh my gosh, how do I, wait. Where's the bag option? Here we go. It's instructions for her role in the early stages of the, oh, the jewel heist, correct. Mr. Hyde. Sorry, but I'm kind of busy right now. This won't take long, Dylon. I got something to show you. What is it? Not here. Inside. Inside. Trust me, if anyone saw me showing you this, your life wouldn't be worth living. Suppose you'd better come on in then. It's a Tammy. Tammy's a squeaky. Squeaky Tammy. A Tammy is a squeaky. Squeaky Tammy. Was he packing something away? All of his incriminating stuff. Looks like you're busy getting ready for the big move, huh? Yeah. Packing your stuff up, were you? Guess that would explain why you're flustered. Were you planning on heading out somewhere later? Yeah, you know, just going out. I see. That's why I can't really give you much of my time at the moment. What was it you wanted to show me? This. Oh, okay, I was like, what am I supposed to show him? Does it look familiar? In case you haven't noticed, it's a threatening letter that was sent to Marie. Is that what it is? There's no more hiding, Dylon. I know exactly who you are. I don't know what you mean. Don't give me that bull. Tell me who you are. Please, Mr. Hyde, don't shout at me. Let's start talking. We can start with what you were really doing outside Marie's room. Right. I know what you were doing. You were performing irregular maintenance duties. I was just doing what I was told to do. You knew Marie before you came here. Or so you claim. That's right, I did. I used to do the plumbing in her old house. Something doesn't add up, Dylon. You've never been to her old house. What? She told me that whenever they had problems, they used the same service. So now we've established that you haven't been there. How do you really know her? That's because I was given some information about her. Information, you say? Who told you to watch Marie? I can't tell you that. Not that it matters. I already know. What do you think you know? I know who told you to watch her. The Nile Company. That's it, isn't it, Dylan? I don't believe it. How the hell did you manage to find out so much? You wrote that threatening letter to Marie under the orders of Nile, which means you were likely placed here to watch over the tenants and send the letters. What can I say? My job was to stay here and watch over those women. Makes it sound kind of creepy. What kind of information did you receive? That would be... It was information you had to relay to her, wasn't it? That's right. But do you know what kind of information it was? Sure, it was about... It was about her husband and brother working for Condor. Right again. Marie was a relative of ex-Condor operatives. She didn't know this even after the both of them had died. Condor may have disappeared 13 years ago, but it left behind some whammon who would come in handy for Nile. Condor proved to be a useful subject to Nile in more ways than one. The woman you were supposed to watch, which woman would they be? Do you really need to ask? I thought you'd have figured it out by now. Tell me. Well, it's Marie and that Patrice woman, of course. Patrice especially. I'm sure she's still hiding something in her room. Mags is hiding something in her room? Yeah, there's no mistaking it if you've watched her like I have. How did Nile hope to use Condor? I thought that would have been obvious. They used them to liaise with the LAPD. As you no doubt already know, not a single member of Condor was taken down. Why do you think that was? It was because of the corrupt element in the department working on the Condor cases. Well, Mr. Hyde, it looks like you finally managed to expose my true identity. Looks that way. When did you realize? I knew there was something fishy about you as soon as we started having our little chats. You figured me out in a single week? Don't lie. Looking back, maybe I shouldn't have spoken to you so much. What, every time I saw you in the hallway? Every single time? If I'd taken that approach, I might have been able to get to the end of my stay here without arousing any suspicion, and just continued to be maintenance man Dylan. Still, guess there's no use crying over spilled milk. Come to think of it, maybe the timing was pretty good. Hold it right there. What do you mean the timing was pretty good? What are you planning now? I just got one thing left to do. Let them know that Kyle Hyde is onto them and is likely to be an obstacle. What did you say? What's the matter? Scared of big bad Nile? You must have guessed that once you exposed me, you'd put yourself into the line of fire. Don't tell me you never considered it. Sure I did. But you think that's gonna put me off? I won't be intimidated by scum like you. Well, I admire your nerve. With guts like that, you're wasted being a salesman. Yeah, I hear a lot of that. I've got nerve all right. Enough of it to shoot an ex-partner of mine who worked for Nile. I may have quit the force, but there are certain things you can't shake off. Dylan, I don't get many opportunities to chat to criminal lowlifes like you, scum of the earth. Hey, don't push it. So I'd like to use this chance to ask you something. You're gonna tell them that I've blown your cover, but what's gonna happen to you? What are you trying to say? You really think they're gonna keep a guy around who can't even remain in disguise? Mark my words. Based on the Nile I know, this isn't gonna end well. At least, not for you. You'll be the first to disappear. What do you mean? I feel like it's very self-explanatory. I'm pretty sure that once you've given them what they want, they'll figure there's no sense in keeping somebody whose cover's been exposed. And then what do you think will happen? You can't exactly hand yourself over to the LAPD, can you? Well, what he can do is kill Kyle. If you kill Kyle, you're safe. Not after what you told me just now. If Niall really does have a mole in the force, and you hand yourself in, you'd be digging your own grave. Are you threatening me? No, just letting you know the facts. Then, when they've disposed of you, it won't be long before they take me out. It's not gonna be like that, I'm sure. Come on, Dylon, wise up. What are you gonna do? I haven't got a clue. What can I do? Well, you can kill me. Come on. Maybe we can strike up some kind of deal. Yeah, speak to the DA, get some kind of plea deal. Yeah. Here's what I'm thinking. Since my life's also in danger, perhaps if we agreed to keep recent events to ourselves, we could both make a clean break. By the time Niall realizes the lack of contact means you've gone, they'll come looking, but you've gained yourself a couple of days head start. That's not gonna stop them. Where the hell can I run to? Not to mention, how can I be sure you'll keep quiet about me? If you're stuck for somewhere to run, call me tomorrow night. I know a way you can escape undetected to prison. Whether you choose to believe me or not, totally your call, though. Dylon? Answer me now. Now. 3, 2, 1, now. Deal's off the table. Dylon's right arm moves. Well. What a surprise. What you said sounds good, but I'm not sure I'm the kind of guy who believes everything at face value. It's decision time, Dylon. What's it gonna be? I think he's made up his mind, Kyle. I'm gonna have to think about all this. That stuff you said, that's something I can't decide upon lightly. After all, both our lives are in danger here. You got that right. So I figure we've lived here under the same roof for a while now. I think we could reach some sort of agreement. Here's what I'll do. I'll wait until tomorrow night to give you my answer. Before then, neither I nor Niall will make any sort of move. I think we could both do with some rest tonight. Now just stand still and don't make a move until I'm out of here. You got that? Catch you later, Mr. Hyde. Dylon gives me a sarcastic little smile as he leaves the room. Okay. He left his room? What am I still doing in his room? Alright, well, I don't want to stay here. I better let Marie know about Dylon. Alright, which means we need to go back to room 206. Who's there? I hear Marie's voice from inside her room. It's me, Kyle. Ah, Mr. Hyde. Open the door. Okay. Dylon was behind the threatening letter you received. He was also the person keeping tabs on your whereabouts. So he is with Niall after all. Yep, he is. The good news is that after I exposed him, he left. Really? He's gone? Yep. Let's just say I gave the guy a little scare that sent him packing. It should be enough to keep him away until you're safely out of town anyway. Mr. Hyde, here's your letter back. I made up my mind. I'm gonna take the chance and leave. Please don't worry about me. After all, I already told you, I'm stronger than I look. You've helped me so much. After talking to you, I think I'm ready to make a run for it, no matter what lies ahead. Thank you for everything. As soon as I leave here, lock the door and don't let anyone in. You got it? And when you leave tomorrow, don't tell a soul what you're doing. Four o'clock. I better make my way to see Mags. Well, I would, but it has been 20 minutes. So how about this? We'll end this video here, and I'll see if I can get a couple more videos up for this week. So stay tuned for the next episode, and thanks for watching. Bye-bye!